What's going on? It's Comrade Chris. Welcome to the Respect the Shooter Show. And today I would like to talk about one of my close friends, the late great Earl Simmons, the world known as DMX. I just want to kind of talk about, how that all came to be. I've been a DMX fan since 1999, and the first talent show I ever did with my mom and my brother, we won by doing a skit to Party Up in Here, and we actually did it 2 years in a row because my mom was a school teacher. And basically the skit was, I got two other brothers, so at home it was always a big thing about jumping on the couch and roughhousing and playing with boys. So, we all sitting on a couch like this and we bouncing up and down, and my mom basically saying like, hey, y'all cut it out before I come in there and whoop y'all. And so, the skit goes on and on and on till she finally sneak up behind us while we jumping and playing on the couch. And then when the music come on, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. So she chasing us around with a paddle, and we go off stage and she like, I know I won't do it no more, mama. And we ultimately ended up winning. So you fast forward 20 years. So I never saw a performance from DMX because it was a whole lot of time that had went by when, me being in the military and him really not doing shows, or doing shows kind of like on the low, or it just really wasn't on my radar. So one of my friends posted that he was going to a DMX concert for the 20th year of It's Dark and Hell is Hot in San Diego. So I was like, man, I looked up the tickets, brought front row tickets for me and my wife, and we went down there, and it was one of the greatest nostalgia times ever in life. I'm talking like ever, like word for word, bar for bar. X is doing his thing, and they wouldn't let me bring my camera in, of course, to the House of Blues down there in San Diego. But when I left, man, I said, man, I don't know how or when, but I'm going to work with him soon. And that had to be October of 2019. And, you fast forward, the pandemic happens. Or no, I'm sorry. This is, it's 2019. So 2020, the pandemic happens, and my homie DJ Lico, he just hits me out of the blue for like some other artwork to be printed up. So I printed up for him, and so after I give it to him, he calls me back like 5 minutes later. It's like, hey, bro, you got any work for DMX? And I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, I was waiting on this moment. I had it already in 30 by 40 printed up. It was already going to my gallery. And he like, man, I'm sitting here with him right now. I walked right in the garage, pulled it out, and X hopped up on FaceTime, and Lico asked him, is it cool if I come over to the crib? And I was like, yeah, man, I would really love to present this to you. And so the next day, some things that transpired that morning, I get into that. That's another story. And so I'm like, boom, like I'm super excited. Like, man, I'm about to go meet the dog. And, I pull up, him and who's now my homie Craig and my homie Echo and Lico, they just chilling outside. So, I'm walking down the street with this big poster, not poster, but this big canvas. And, I pull up on him, and bro, just like he's special, but he also like regular, like DMX, the artist and the entertainer, that was his stage persona. But Earl Simmons, like the person, like he was like one of the realest people that you ever met. And you know what I'm saying? Like you could just tell like bro was a real special soul. And I mean, to be honest, you know, they hired me right there on the spot, and it was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? That's how I became his personal photographer. I hung out with him for about a month. We shot a couple videos, riding down Sunset. It was amazing. And, you know, just getting to spend time with him and really talk to him and jog his memory and, you know, talk about some things that happened in the past. But then we started talking about the future and, you know what I'm saying, what was going to transpire and how we were going to do future projects, and even the album he was just finishing up, and we was talking about, you know, shooting more videos. And you know, he just ended up passing away. I mean, earlier this year, you know, rest in peace DMX, Earl Simmons, the late great, you know what I'm saying, the dog. But it was great just to be in his presence, and I love him and I thank him and I cherish, you know, the whole team for, you know, allowing me to come around, present my art, do my thing. And, you know what I'm saying, X lives forever in the hearts of us all. So, dogs for life, baby.